usual to see somebody with a pen camera. Hi.
It's not even on.
A little weirded out with the cameras and the. Where'd your friend go?
He's in the car.
Okay. Usual to see somebody with a pen camera. Hi.
It's not even on. It's my pen. I always have a pen with me.
But why a camera?
I'm on a process server, so
Oh, okay.
I do a lot of serving papers, so it's for my protection when I approach a door.
Okay. So did you serve people this weekend?
Oh, I do probably 30 to 50 a week. The worst are evictions, though. And it breaks your heart when a young woman comes up with a baby and they can't pay rent. That's my only downside of the.
That is sad. You have a wonderful evening.
Oh,
your cameras and
it's okay.
You know, we get moles that come to these meetings and they report back to industries like Mosaic or even representatives of the state of Florida. And so
I hardly know you guys.
thanks.
I gotta get up for this.
Okay.
As we were there, we started to notice people in the audience that seemed to be a little bit out of place. Let's talk a little bit and tell everybody what it's like to be an environmentalist trying to just do even a simple screening.
Yesterday was our screening. We did a screening, and these men were very suspicious, and I noticed that they were wearing undercover cameras. One of the gentlemen had a pen, and there was a camera in the pen. The reason I know this is because my safety is constantly at jeopardy because of how public I am in the state of Florida and on a national and global level. And so I have to do the same thing for my safety sometimes when I go to meetings. And, the fact that he drove across the state to come to this just such genuine grassroots small screening where we're just having an open conversation about using our constitutional right to get signatures together, signatures for a ballot initiative. We noticed that they were taking photos of people's signed ballots in this meeting. We noticed that they were texting someone. We also noticed that they were taking footage of all of us, and they were also on the phone outside having conversations about us, reporting back to somebody specifically.
I did hear Stel go, "Is that a camera?"
Yeah.
His response was just as insane, which was,
he said,
no.
It's recording. It's just voice recording. I think I kind of threw him off because I'm very direct in my approach because I feel like they're the threat. I had asked, are you from here? Did you grow up here? I asked a series of questions. I already was on to them, trying to figure out what's the deal here. Who hired you? Who's behind you? Why are you here? I mean, I don't believe that they're here just on their own accord, just recording things and doing all of this investigative work for nothing.
I've been in the advocacy work now for clean water since 2016. Through my networking with you, Stel, and others across the state, I've never been exposed to the threats and the virtual attacks that you've experienced. Yesterday was my first time, but I saw these guys sitting in the back of the room, and I went to Eric, I said, I think those guys are probably Mosaic. I brought it to our principal operator's attention, and next time I am going to be a whole lot more direct. If you see somebody in your meetings, ask them why they're there. What brought you here today?
Think about it from a citizen's perspective. You simply use your voice. If you go on social media one time and you say, I think there's something wrong with my water, are you okay with a PAC trying to discredit you and damage your reputation and put your credibility in question by putting out these mass messages to a big audience that is untrue about you? And that to me is insanity. And then you take the insanity to the next level and you have these people now showing up at your meetings and acting like you're these big time mafia criminals. Don't you your time would be better spent actually investigating the corruption that's happening here in the state of Florida? Where are you investigators? Where are you when it comes to the corruption that is unfolding and continuing in the state of Florida? But you're worried about little old mom over here. it is so important we continue to have this conversation and we continue to bring awareness to what is happening. Because if that saying is so true, when they say, if they come after your neighbor, they'll eventually come after you.